Welcome.
Yes, officially now we are recording. So this is assignment B number 11, part C. Okay, as you can see, I sent the video clip with regards. I sent it via PDF, but you can click on the link to get it in the group chat, in the YouTube, or to calculate correlation using product moment. Okay, so here's all of the calculations. That's the example. And now we're moving on to E and F. Now E and F now need information from especially part C. So I repeat, questions E and F, they need the information from part C because this question is analyzing the topic called correlation and regression. All right, so number 11, part E and F is analyzing the topic correlation, all right, and regression. Now, you may wonder what regression means. Everybody have an idea as to what correlation means. Because number 11, E and F is not very long calculation. So I just want to just create a little, stop a little discussion. Can anybody give us an idea as to what you understand by the word correlation? Anybody? The word correlation. Anybody? Everybody hearing me, right? Hello?
Yes, so we can hear you clearly.
Right. So can anybody give us a little idea on your opinion as to what the word correlation, what you think the word correlation means so far? Because we have been mentioning, since we reached number 11, we have been mentioning it. I know some persons may not have reached number 11 yet, but anybody that may have touched on number 11, the word correlation, what do you understand by that word?
A relationship between two or more values.
Right. So therefore now, when you look at the word correlation, it almost looks like a composite word, right? And you have an entire word called relation inside of it. And then you still have co. Co, that's why you probably mentioned the word two variables, okay? And relationship amongst them. Let's see what Google have to say. So you're on the right track. And that's what you need to do, please. When you see you doing your course, your majors especially, learn the vocabulary, learn new words, look up their meanings, increase your vocabulary, do some reading, okay? And, be scholarly, because that is the academic field. You're becoming a professional, you're becoming a decision maker, a policy maker, your degree, your master's, your PhD. So you have to be reading, you have to be, you don't have to go sit down reading, but, you know, almost frequently do some and your new terms that you learn in say about correlation. What does that mean? Let me just look it up. And it's right at your fingertips. You can be anywhere once you have Wi-Fi. You can look it up. Let's see what Google have to say. Correlation is a statistical measure that expresses the extent to which two variables are linearly related. Okay. Now bear in mind, I've been lecturing that course for some time, and it's face to face. And when you go in the classroom, you don't have access to internet. You cannot do all those luxurious things that we are doing now. All right, to enrich the and upgrade the syllabus if you understand what I'm trying to tell you. So that's why I say this approach has some privileges to it, and look, it's happening right now. Okay, I formulated the booklets, the weekly notes, and so, but you know, they need to be upgraded and so forth, and here we can do it little by little. All right, so therefore now, whenever you hear the word correlation, think of a statistical measure that expresses the extent to which two variables are linearly related. Okay, the word linearly there is very important, meaning a straight line. If you could remember from college algebra 1, coordinate geometry, the equation of a straight line, y is equal to mx plus c. So I'm just going to mention it there one time. Y is equal to mx plus c. And in part E and F, we're going to come across y is equal to mx plus c. I repeat, in part E and F, we are going to come across y is equal to mx plus c because of that word linearly, which comes from that word correlation. All right, so I formulated the booklet, and you know, sometimes you don't have time to enrich it, and so taking the opportunity to do that right now. You see, when you have chalk and board and you're in the classroom, you know, you don't have access to all this information. You have to, after class over, then you have to go in the library or go in the WhatsApp on internet. But you have everything right there in the classroom. It can happen right there with you all, even better yet. Okay, and this is recorded, so therefore you can replay it, and you know. So think of statistical measure. Okay, I've talked about the word measure before. Can anybody tell me what? Anybody talk about the word measure? Say something about the word measure. Anybody? Measure. Anybody just say something about the word measure?
It often has a number associated with it.
Right, exactly. Whenever you hear the word measure, think of a number. Okay?